Hey everybody, it's Kristen. Today we are going to talk about Superhero Barbies. We're going to talk about the DC ones first because I think I have maybe one or two less of those, um, just to break it up and make it easier. Um, when I was little, of course, I loved superheroes. I played action figures with my brother and then Barbies with my sister, so it was really cool that, of course, when I was little, there wasn't that many Barbies that came out, but Barbies as superheroes, but I still really enjoyed them. And when I saw them, being a little older, I bought them just because it reminded me of that. Um, so this is Poison Ivy, and you can see she's kind of modeled after her stint on the animated Batman animated series, which I will say is the second best animated series. Um, of course, I'm biased because X-Men are my favorite. They will always be. And then they just have, see, like the cartoon version of her that's pretty close to what she looks like on Batman the Animated Series, especially like in later episodes. Um, and then they have, there's the other dolls that were available at the time. But I always thought, she was cool. I liked the red hair and I liked her powers. I thought it was really cool to commune with nature, but it made her a little bit, crazy. um, but that's what made her interesting. And then we have this one, which they put out because of, the Aquaman movie. Um, it's Mara, and unfortunately, I mean, you can tell that's why, they put it out because there's the actress who plays her. And unfortunately, all they wrote on the back for her is Queen of Atlantis and wife of Aquaman. So that's kind of sad that she doesn't get her own props or anything. It's just that's all they said about her. And this is talking about Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman. So I mean, granted, she's not as of a huge player, heavy hitter, I will say, as the big three. So they wanted to make sure people knew, hey, this is part of that. So you should buy her even if you don't really like her because she's kind of associated with those. So here's a Supergirl. Granted, she kind of looks, I will say, not like a teenager, not Supergirl, but of course, everyone grows up at some point. But what I found interesting is what they chose to write about her on the back. It says Superman's cousin from the planet Krypton, Kara Zor-El, arrived on Earth as a teenager. To protect her, she was sent to Wonder Woman's home island, while Superman and other heroes debated how to best raise her. Unfortunately, Supergirl was abducted by the dread villain Darkseid and pitted against Superman in a battle for her soul. Ultimately, Superman won out and returned to Earth with Kara, who is now the young hero in training Supergirl. Her existence was soon revealed to all of Superman's superpowered allies so they might benefit from her powers and she might benefit from other heroic role models. I just thought it was interesting that that's the bio they chose to put on the back for her. um, yeah. And this is like a silver label. It says no more than 50,000 dolls were produced worldwide, which, that's not a big deal. I mean, 50,000 is a lot. So, as you can see, she's in mint condition because I'm weird like that. I like to keep my stuff, in boxes so that they'll last forever, hopefully. And then we have Batgirl, which I like. I mean, I like her too. I think she's cool. Again, red hair. I don't know why, but I think red hair is just really pretty. I guess because I just have brown hair, and brown hair is kind of boring. And this is what they chose to write about her. Daughter of Gotham City's police commissioner, Barbara Gordon, was raised in a household filled with cops and their stories. Barbara wanted to follow in her father's heroic footsteps, but the elder Gordon refused to allow it. Bothered by his refusal to let her serve, Barbara wore a handmade Batgirl costume to a masquerade ball as a jibe against her father, but instead saved billionaire Bruce Wayne from a kidnapping attempt. Barbara elected to keep her new costumed identity and serve the cause of justice. The Dark Knight eventually came to accept her as Batgirl, part of his inner circle of crime fighters. Like I said, it's kind of interesting what they choose to put on the back, like how they choose to, break it down and summarize, basically, the character. So this is a pink label, and basically it just says available where all Barbie dolls are sold. So I'm sure there's like tons of these out there. But like I said, she's in mint condition because, again, I'm weird like this. I'm weird like that. I like to keep them all in their boxes in really good condition so they'll last forever. Okay, so this one's gotten a lot of controversy on the internet. Black Canary. So this one says, I just want to point out, this is the black label, and this is designed for the adult collector. Even says 14 plus right here. So the controversy, I would say, is because I've seen this on so many of the worst toy list ever. Because, I mean, I guess, look how she's dressed. She kind of looks like a prostitute. But that's her costume. I mean, superheroes and their costumes are definitely not something people would normally wear every day, but yeah, there have been so many toy lists blasting her saying, oh my gosh, this is the worst toy for kids ever. Look at her. She looks like a prostitute. Why would you give that to little girls? Hello, it says 14 plus on the box. Black label. It's for adult collectors. This is not meant for kids. Get over it. It just, I was like, what the heck? Why? Anyway, Diana Lance is the daughter of the late investigator Larry Lance in the original Black Canary, a sultry judo expert and a member of the Justice Society of America. Prior to her mother's death, Diana took up the role of Black Canary and carried on in her stead. Diana's crime-fighting career, aided by her superpowered Canary Cry. The second Black Canary was a founding member of the Justice League of America, a team that later included her longtime love, Green Arrow. After leaving the Justice League of America, Black Canary joined forces with Barbara Gordon, aka Oracle, to troubleshoot global crisis. So, of course, when they're talking about Barbara Gordon, this is who they're talking about, because she was the original Batgirl. But, of course, during the Killing Joke, Joker shot her, Batgirl, and paralyzed her. And so now she helps as Oracle, like a, basically the eyes in the sky, computer hacker kind of person. So, yeah, Black Canary. Like I said, people are funny. It's very funny. But yeah, like I got all these for those three for Christmas one year. And like I said, Barbies, superheroes, best of both worlds. Let's see. And then I have this last DC one, which of course is my favorite, Wonder Woman. I love Wonder Woman. She's my favorite DC character for obvious reasons. And they actually went through a lot more trouble. They have her whole story. They talk about her action accessories, powers and abilities, personality, phrases, alter ego. I mean, they went through a lot more trouble than just the other ones, just given like a paragraph blurb of what she's about and who she is. But I love her. She has her lasso of truth, her bracelets, her cape. I think she's just a really cool character. I really like her. It's crazy that she's been around since 1941. I mean, granted, Superman was like 1939, so it makes sense that she's been around a long time. But it just, I don't know, it's cool because she was the first female superhero. I mean, there weren't very many. And she's very iconic. Like, everyone everyone recognizes Wonder Woman, even though sometimes when I wear her like Wonder Woman accessories, like my bracelet or earrings, people will think, because I'm in that part of the country, wow, you must really love Whataburger, which I do, but that's not what it is. But anyway, like I said, she's my favorite out of my DC Barbies. So that's it for this video. Next I'm going to be doing my Marvel Barbies. Oh, look, you can see them back there on the bed. That's sad. I didn't even notice that. But we're going to talk about those in the next video. So I hope you join me for that. Until next time. Bye.